Digital. Hey, another Monday night it is. 10:30 the time reads, and this is Jimmy on the hot seat. You know, every Monday night at 10:30 it's up close and personal, where we talk heart to heart, where I tell you true stories which have occurred, which have engaged and interacted with me by people. So, a Monday night. So, let's get up close and personal tonight with this amazing true to heart story which took place in the city of joy. And it goes way back. And a big, big hello to everybody, on Friends Digital. So, right now, as I said, it's time for up close and personal. And I'm going to tell you a story which happened and happened in reality. And it just shows the kind of warmth, the kind of closeness, and the kind of coming together of the city of joy. Yes, how the city of joy got together and saved a child's life. We all wonder and we all think how much of a difference we together can make. And this story goes way back. I remember one day I was sitting in the office, and when I was sitting in the office, uh, the security guard gave me a call and told me, "Sir, there is someone who wants to meet you. He's really, really crying. He's really feeling absolutely down." So I said, okay, get him, let me meet him, let me talk to the gentleman concerned. So the gentleman came into my cabin. He was in tears, his eyes were red, and I made him sit down. I gave him a glass of water, and he just told me one thing. He just burst out crying and said, "Sir, I'm trying to save my son who's just 3 years old, and he has got leukemia, blood cancer, and I really need your support. I need radio support to help me to make a difference in my son's life." This was sometime in February. And he said, "For the last 6 months, I've been desperately trying. I've been running helter skelter. I'm a normal bookseller from an area called Bihala, and I just make 15 to 20,000 a month, you know, and the operation cost for my son's operation, which would be a bone marrow transplant, is approximately 18 lakhs. You know, I really don't know what to do. I'm helpless. I managed to collect 2 lakhs after 6 months of running around. And, with those 2 lakhs, I've admitted my son to Apollo, uh, Chennai, and I've left it up to God. I'm willing to sell myself also if I can help my son. So I was really moved by his story. I said, "Don't worry, we will do our bit as a radio station." So we went on an appeal, and our line was very clear: have a heart, save a life. Together, when people do things, a lot of great things can happen. You won't believe me. Within the next 15 days, the entire city of joy came together, from hawkers to school children to schools to industrialists to a professional painter who painted also, and we auctioned that. And we collected about 16 lakh rupees to 17 lakh rupees in about 3 weeks' time. And the money was sent for the son's treatment to Apollo in Chennai. You know, People came forward from all walks of life, coming from locations. I still remember a girl came from a school all the way from Barasat, saying that, "Sir," with a small little steel tiffin box, saying, "Sir, this is for the child." It was about 7,000 rupees they collected in their school. So the city came, industrialists came, everyone came forward to make that difference. And it was right there from the heart. And truly, truly, the city of joy giving all the close vibes. Then the child was operated. The 3-year-old child, the bone marrow transplant was taken from his 1.5-year-old sister. The operation was a success. Thank God the operation was a success. We were all worried The child had to stay back for 1 year in Chennai for post-operation care, where again a lot of people came forward and supported. And after 1 year, the child was back to the city of joy, the city of Calcutta. And again, for 1 year, he was indoors under observation. And after that, he was absolutely hale and hearty, and he joined school. And that was when he was 5 years old. And how do coincidences happen? It was last year when I was taking a workshop on RJing. Suddenly, there was this girl from class 8 in the workshop. And she told me, "Sir, you know my brother very well." So I said, "I know your brother very, very well. I mean, I just can't recognize you." She was in class 8, the brother was in class 10. And when last I had known, he was 5 years old only. Yes, the sister told me, "My brother is so and so. And all of you all came together and saved his life." So I see a bubbly class 10 boy jumping at the back with all the energy, and it felt so nice. And you know what? It was not just a radio effort or a single person effort. It was the entire city of joy, Calcutta, coming together. People from all walks of life, the LIGs, the MIGs, the HIGs, industrialists, painters, people who could just even afford 10 rupees contributed. And together, the child was operated thanks to the City of Joy. So much can happen if you all come together to make a difference. And a big hello to Bishwajit Roy, Manav Soni, Yash, and everybody who's joined us on the stream. And of course, Cap O'Neill, Turbulence, a big hello to all of you all. So I just have to say one thing. You know, there may be an uphill task, so much to be done. But when everybody comes together, that big thing can become a small thing because everybody is putting in a bit. And this is a story which happened years back, about 12 to 13 years back. And this happened right in the City of Joy. And today I'm so happy. Coming of the people together made that difference in the child's life. Well, every Monday I'm going to be sharing a true story, a story which I have been a part of, a story which was narrated to me, or the story which I experienced. Every Monday at 10:30, I will be sharing with you a true story just to tell you and to show you that when people come together, or when somebody wants to have that go-getting attitude, they are successful. Or when people come together, they can make a difference. And remember, do join me every Monday, 10:30 p.m., right here on Friends Digital with Up Close and Personal, because every Monday there's going to be one true story. And actually, the story which happened with me or was narrated to me. And I hope somewhere or another we can all come together as we move ahead in life and make a difference to people's lives and actually get smiles to come on. So have a great week ahead. Have a happy week ahead. Keep those smiles going and help people out because, if you help people out, you get a lot of happiness. And if you're happy, you're always successful. So tomorrow you can join Arajit at 12 noon for Kitchen Tales. And at 9:30 in the evening, you can join Srijan on Warm Up with Srijan right here on Friends Digital. Till then, good night. Take care. Have a great Tuesday ahead and a great week ahead. Stay happy, keep smiling, and God bless. Thank you so much for joining me right here on Up Close and Personal, only on Friends Digital. Good night.